If my budget was 50 bucks, these are the PS5 headsets I'd go for. SteelSeries Arctis Nova 1. This headset really surprised me with its comfort. For this price, I honestly didn't expect something I could wear for a full 8-hour sessions without any complaints. The Arctis Nova 1 is incredibly lightweight, and the combination of the stretchy headband and soft fabric ear cups feel premium. In my experience, the audio is where it really punches above its weight for gaming. The sound is tuned to bring out crucial details, and I found myself able to pinpoint enemy footsteps and reloads in competitive shooters much more clearly than with other budget headsets. It's a wired headset, which might be a deal breaker for some, but plugging it directly into the DualSense controller is simple and reliable. The microphone is also impressively clear for team chat and retracts neatly into the ear cups, which is a great touch. If you're a focused gamer who prioritizes audio precision and comfort for long sessions over the freedom of wireless, this is the one to get. Logitech G435 Lightspeed. The first thing that hits you with the Logitech G435 is just how ridiculously lightweight it is. At 165 grams, I sometimes forgot I was even wearing it. Being wireless at this price is its main draw, and the Lightspeed connection to the PS5 is flawless and instant. I also love that it has Bluetooth, so I can quickly switch over and take a call or listen to music on my phone. While the sound is perfectly fine for most games and handles the PS5's 3D audio well, I did notice it lags some of the low-end punch, so explosions don't feel as impactful in my testing. The directional audio wasn't as sharp as the Nova 1's for competitive play. The microphone is built into the ear cup, and while it does a good job of filtering out background noise, it doesn't sound as crisp as a boom mic. The headset is the perfect pick for someone who values a wire-free setup and wants a super light, comfortable headset for casual gaming and everyday use. If I only had 50 bucks, I would buy the SteelSeries Arctis Nova 1 because its superior audio quality for competitive gaming provides a tangible advantage that makes the wire a worthy trade-off. If I only had $100 to spend, these are the PS5 headsets I'd buy. HyperX Cloud 3 Wireless. This one is all about insane battery life and forgetting the charger exists. In my testing, the advertised 120-hour battery is an exaggeration. I went through multiple marathon gaming weekends without a single low battery warning. The comfort is classic HyperX, with plush memory foam and a sturdy aluminum frame that feels like it can take a beating. The sound is tuned for competitive play, meaning mids and highs are crisp, making footsteps and callouts incredibly clear, but it feels a bit flat for music or cinematic games where you want that booming bass. The detachable mic is great for clear comms in the heat of battle, though my voice didn't sound as full or natural as on some other headsets. This is the perfect headset for the no-fuss gamer who prioritizes marathon comfort and never wanting to think about charging over a rich, all-around audio experience. Turtle Beach Stealth 600 Gen 3. The Turtle Beach Stealth 600 Gen 3 is for gamers who want to feel the explosions. From the moment I put it on, the 50mm drivers deliver a surprisingly rich and bold bass that made my games feel more immersive and cinematic, which is often missing at this price point. The battery life is another huge win here, easily lasting around 8 hours on a single charge in my experience. While the build is solid, I did notice a strong than average clamping force. It provides good passive noise isolation but might feel a bit tight for some during long sessions. The flip-to-mute mic is serviceable for in-game chat, and though it gets the job done, it can sound a bit muffled. I'm not a huge fan of the superhuman hearing feature as it sounds a bit artificial, but for pure audio punch and immersion, this headset punches well above its weight. This is the one for players who want a powerful out-of-the-box audio experience that makes their games come alive. If I only had $100, I would buy the HyperX Cloud 3 Wireless because its unmatched battery life and superior comfort are game changers for my long daily gaming sessions. If my budget was $150, these are the PS5 headsets I'd go for. SteelSeries Arctis Nova 5B. The Arctis Nova 5B is a perfect example of smart features, making a headset feel more premium than its price tag. In my testing, the standout feature was the companion app, which brings over 100 game-specific audio presets to your console, something that used to be a PC-only luxury. I could switch from a profile that sharpens footsteps in a shooter to one that boosted the dialogue in an RPG, all from my phone. The wireless performance is solid, and the battery life is a marathon runner. I clocked nearly 50 hours on the 2.4 GHz connection before needing a charge. The quick switch function, letting you hop between game audio and a Bluetooth call, is genuinely useful for anyone who games but still has a life. While the headset is lightweight and comfortable for long sessions, I did find the ear cups a bit shallow, so those with larger ears might feel some pressure. The microphone is surprisingly clear and natural sounding for a wireless model, effectively handling background noise. This headset is the perfect pick for a dedicated PS5 gamer who loves tweaking their audio and wants the freedom of a reliable wireless connection without constant charging. Epos Game 1. The Epos Game 1 is all about one thing: phenomenal natural audio. The moment you put it on, the open back design makes a world of difference instead of sound feeling trapped inside your head. It creates a wide, realistic soundstage that makes game worlds feel incredibly immersive. When testing, the clarity that blew me away. Pinpointing the direction of enemy reloads and footsteps became second nature because the mids and highs are so crisp and accurate. The microphone quality is in a class of its own, transmitting my voice with a richness and clarity that rivals some dedicated streaming mics. However, that open back design comes with a huge caveat. It provides almost zero noise isolation, meaning you will hear everything going on around you, and anyone nearby will hear your game audio. The bass is also a bit light. It's precise, but you won't get the cinematic oomph found in many closed-back gaming headsets. This is a wired headset, so you are tethered to your controller or PC. The Game 1 is for the audio purist who games in a quiet private space and prioritizes raw sound and mic quality over wireless features or booming bass. If I had $150, I would buy the SteelSeries Artis Nova 5B because its wireless freedom, massive battery life, and on-the-fly audio customization offer a more practical and versatile package for modern console gaming. With just $200 to spend, here's what PS5 headsets I'd pick. Drop PC38X. The Drop PC38X is one of those headsets that genuinely surprises you with its sound quality, especially for gaming. In my experience, the open back design creates an incredibly wide and natural soundstage that's amazing for immersive single-player games and even music. For competitive FPS titles, I found the spatial audio to be good for general awareness, though pinpointing enemy footsteps isn't its strongest suit compared to some other models. The comfort is top tier. I've worn this for marathon gaming sessions without any of that dreaded clamping pressure or heat buildup, thanks to the breathable ear pads and lightweight plastic build. However, that all-plastic body does feel a bit flimsy for the price, and the open back means it leaks a lot of sound, so it's not ideal for shared spaces. The flip-to-mute mic is crisp and clear, a definite plus for team chat. This headset is perfect for the gamer who prioritizes audio fidelity and comfort in a quiet environment and doesn't mind a wired connection. SteelSeries Artis 7P Plus. The SteelSeries Artis 7P Plus is all about seamless wireless freedom and comfort. The first thing I noticed was just how easy it was to set up with my PS5. You just plug in the USB-C dongle and it works flawlessly, fully supporting the console's Tempest 3D audio. The battery life is a huge win here. I could go for days of heavy gaming before needing a recharge, and the 15-minute quick charge is a lifesaver. Comfort is fantastic. The signature ski goggle headband and soft ear cups mean you barely notice it's on your head even after hours of play. While the sound is solid and detailed for gaming, it doesn't have the same open, spacious feel as the PC38X due to its closed-back design. The retractable mic is clear and Discord certified, which my teammates appreciated. But be warned, it can pick up your breathing if not positioned correctly. The real selling point is its versatility. I could easily swap the dongle between my PS5, PC, and Switch without any hassle. This is the one for the multi-platform gamer who wants a reliable, comfortable, for long-lasting wireless headset that just works right out of the box. If I had $200, I would buy the SteelSeries Artis 7P Plus because its wireless convenience and cross-platform versatility are more valuable for my day-to-day gaming than the specialized open-back audio of the PC38X. Alright, sky's the limit. Here's what I'd buy if I had unlimited funds for PS5 headsets. SteelSeries Artis Nova Pro Wireless. This headset is the Swiss Army knife of gaming audio. It's less about being the absolute best at one thing and more about being incredibly good at everything. In my testing, the standout feature wasn't the sound, but the Infinity Power System. A fancy name for having two hot, swappable batteries. I'd be in the middle of a long session, the base station would beep, and I'd just swap the battery in 10 seconds without ever pausing my game. That base station is also a command center, letting me tweak EQ settings and switch between my PS5 and PC with a button press, which I found incredibly convenient. The active noise cancellation surprised me. It's not at the level of high-end Sony or Bose headphones, but it effectively muffled the hum of my air conditioner and keyboard clicks, which is more than I can say for most gaming headsets. The sound is clear and full, but I did have to dive into the Sonar software to get it just right, as the out-of-the-box profile felt a bit flat for my taste. Honestly, this is the headset for the multitasking gamer who values convenience and features above all else. It's a seamless all-in-one solution that just works. Audis Maxwell. The Audis Maxwell is all about one thing: ridiculously good audio that feels almost unfair in a gaming headset. The first time I used these, the 90mm planar magnetic drivers completely changed my perception of in-game sound. It wasn't just about direction, but texture and detail. In competitive shooters, I could distinguish between footsteps on different surfaces with a clarity that felt like an advantage. The sound is so precise that I even used it to double-check some audio mixes, which is something I'd never trust another gaming headset to do. That quality comes at a cost though. This thing is heavy, and while the headband does a good job distributing the weight, you feel it. Also, the initial setup for the fit is a bit clunky with its snapping strap system, but once it's set, the massive battery life means you can go for days. I clocked over 60 hours on a single charge. This headset is unequivocally for the audiophile gamer who prioritizes pure, uncompromised sound fidelity over extra features. If I could only buy one, I would buy the Audis Maxwell because its phenomenal audio quality fundamentally changes the gaming experience, even if it sacrifices some bells and whistles. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the best PS5 headsets for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Alright, peace out.